Alright guys, so this is the second update video for the Brickworld Chicago 2018 MOC. As you can see, got one of these trenches done. You're going to see that later on in the video. I tried multiple different trench designs. A couple don't work very well. Actually, yeah, the first one doesn't work very well. And then I settled on some of these other designs. And you can also see one of the foxholes in the background as well. So, hope you guys enjoy this episode. It's pretty much all trench design. That's what this one's based off of. Kind of this whole entire episode is just the trenches. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. And we'll get started. Alright guys, so just got kind of a lot of the pieces sorted that we have over here in that big pile. Got them sorted out and started to work on something new here. And if you guys remember our build last year for Brickworld, we had a bunch of trenches in it. That was one of the main parts in the front. And they were kind of rectangular, really straight on trenches. Got some suggestions and I agree with it, that we should have tried to change it up. And I think we're going to change it up for this one. So instead of having the straight on ones, I'm just trying out some diagonal and different stuff like that. But nothing's been done over here yet, by the way. But I started to test out some stuff over here with an angled type trench. I have a feeling there's other better ways to do it. So if you guys like have any suggestions, go ahead and put them in down below. Pretty much, I'm gonna try an angled one. It's hard because we decided to use these giant plates. Just for how big this MOC is. I mean, it's one whole table across, and then for kind of price as well is a little cheaper. So what I'm doing is kind of using these down in here, these jumper plates, the ones that have they're called jumper plates, the ones with the studs in the middle, and all those ones over there. And don't know if you can see it, but I've kind of set them up down there, and then made some brick supports here to make it angled, and then I'm kind of trying out rock stuff to try to fill in kind of this space along here, and then I'll use smaller plates to kind of just fill everything. So this is a really early thing, don't even know if it's going to be finished or if there's going to be a trench right here. I'm just testing things out to see how it looks. So yeah, we'll have maybe this stuff back here. We had the brown ones last year. We're thinking of going with the light tan instead. They come with that birch color, but we are not entirely sure yet. So we're going to keep working on this, and I'm going to see kind of how it looks, and then I'll update you after that. Alright guys, so I spent some time, did this trench design, and it's not turned out the way I wanted it to be. And that's part of building. The angle is hard to get, especially I've never worked with angles really in Lego before, and when we're using plates it's difficult. I know there are ways to do it. I'm going to try, this is just the first design for this angled trench. I'm going to try to maybe add some wedge pieces to it, and as you can tell down here, I did not, so one of the plates is angled, this one was not. I was trying to originally, but it didn't really work. So then I built in the rock formations behind it, but then when you step back you can't really tell that it's angled all too much besides this back thing right there. When you come to the front, I mean, in my opinion, I think it still looks kind of rectangular or square, you know. So what I'm going to try to do next is, like I said, add wedge pieces. I have some, I don't have a ton. So I'm going to add those, and then I'm going to try to take these right here, these kind of two plates with the rocks on them, and I'm going to try to angle them this way to try to get more of the kind of the angle, you know what I mean? But I'm not really too confident in the way that it's going right now, and that's just part of it, so I'm going to try that, and I'll update you guys on that. Alright guys, so ended up taking that whole trench thing apart. I wasn't really liking it all that much. Might try it again a little different way, but not really liking it all that much. But we did add some more plates over here, and then did some more detailing around this area, and over there with the 1x2s, as well as set up a Wampa that's attacking a bunch of clones. But then back here, I tried the next trench design. So I'll come over here. This second one was still trying to do it where it doesn't look like it's an exact like straight on, like it's more diagonal or just angled, kind of like that. So we got a 3/27 clone in there. So pretty much what this is right here is a couple of the wedge plates, and they're just kind of curving in and out. And this is dropped down a couple of bricks down, and then I put the rock behind here. Kind of look like it's dug into the rock a little bit. And yeah, so then when you come back out here, yeah, we can kind of see I added some more of the detail, pushed that up through there. That's kind of what that looks like, as in any like foxhole or kind of dugout area. But as I look back, I'm noticing that it kind of looks like an entrance to the cave. So I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do with it, because I'm looking at it from back here and it kind of looks like it's the entrance to the caves, because we wanted to have a spot where kind of the clones are going in or coming out. of the cave system down here. So I don't know what we're going to do with that. Alright everybody, so I did a nether trench design. This is like the third one. I think it's the third one. And I'm really liking this one so far. So this is more of a rock trench design, similar to the last one I did, but a little bit different, a little bit bigger. And we're not sure, we're probably not going to have a ton of these. This might be one of the only ones, maybe another smaller one. And then we're going to build some different foxholes and stuff. But yes, so this is what we have so far for the trench. So, might be kind of hard to see it right now, just the colors. Here's a better look right here. So here's our plates, and then we did a little prototypes with some of the wooden 1x2 logs, light tan ones. We used some last year, but we used the reddish brown. So we changed that to see what that looked like. This whole side is not finished yet. It's mostly this back side that I want to show. So, pretty much, it kind of goes on an outline through here and comes over here and stops. Added some rock things over there. That was kind of a quick thing I threw together, so that will probably be changed a little bit. But a lot of this back stuff I like. I can see myself changing it with more dark tan parts if we order more dark tan slopes, because I only can find a couple of them. Yeah, so this is kind of it. I hope you guys can kind of see what it's looking like right now. It's got a little curve to it. So yeah, try not to make it super straight on, because last year's were very rectangular, and I think this one looks a little bit better. So there's kind of the overview of it. So yeah, kind of outlines through there. I hope you guys like this design. I like it so far. And then also where the clone's at, we'll add a bunch of ground detailing too. That won't just be a plain plates down there. Those will be detail as well. And then right here I kind of did another test for a foxhole because we did want to have a lot of foxholes in this build. Because we want to mix it with trenches and foxholes and have a bunch of different stuff. So here we do have a clone in one of the foxholes. That's just kind of what it is right now. The ground isn't finished down in there, but the kind of general shape of it. This one's really small, so only like one guy can fit in here. So not too sure like if we'll keep that or if that'll be the size for a lot of the foxholes. It'll probably be different for everyone, but that's just one design that I came up with for the foxhole there. So I think it looks okay, but that'll definitely probably be changed as well. But yeah, I ended up lowering the plates so I could work on this a little bit easier. These plates will go back up after we're done with this kind of section. So yeah, here's kind of the big outline. Ignore the Wampa over there attacking the troops. So this is what we got so far. Did a little bit more of the detailing as I mentioned earlier, I think. So yeah, did some more of that. And yeah, it's looking pretty cool, guys. There's one of the cave things, trench system. There's a new trench system, and then a foxhole. So yeah, I'll try to get maybe some more different shots of this throughout this video. But yeah, that is it so far, guys. Got a cool trench design down. Tell me guys what you think about it. Alright guys, so one last trench design here. I did get some, we got some angled and wedge pieces that came in. So you'll probably see this more in the next segment because I don't really like how that looks. But this is the one right now that I'm working on that I think is going to turn out okay. So as you can see, it's kind of the angled trench obviously. But yeah, that's kind of the last design. Other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. Next segment you'll probably see some more finished trenches, but this was kind of getting multiple designs down. Got the foxhole down, got one trench right there that I really like, and then one back there, which might just end up being kind of a little dugout area, not too sure yet. But yeah, that's kind of it right now, guys. And we'll go end out the video right now. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap up this update video for the 2018 LEGO Star Wars Brickworld MOC. Again, this will be going to Brickworld Chicago, and I want you guys to go follow my Instagram too, because that's where I post a lot of pictures behind the scenes pictures, and I post a lot more update pictures on Instagram as well. Plus, then if you're going to the convention, you can kind of DM me and kind of say, hey, I'm going to the convention, we can meet up, stuff like that. All that cool stuff, because I met a lot of cool LEGO guys that went last year. So hope you guys are enjoying the kind of series so far, trying to make it somewhat interesting. I don't know if it is or not. Hope you guys are liking the progress. It's starting to come along, I'm liking it. Still lots of work to do and not much time left, but I think it'll be alright. So thank you guys so much for watching, and may the force be with you. And this is LEGO Gavin. I'll see you guys later.